I think it's important that you go all in when you sign a football club. Sign for a team. You know what I mean? That forget all this rubbish that you're not allowed to kiss the badge and you're not celebrating because it's your old team. If you sign for a football club, it's your job. And you know what I mean? My daughter was born in Cardiff. I signed there for 4.5 years, and I seen 4.25 years out of that contract because I signed that deal. You know, I didn't want to leave for the last half a year. I wanted to see it out. And every time I wore that blue shirt or the red shirt, whatever colour we had on, I ran through a brick wall for the club and the supporters and loved my time there. You know what I mean? It reminded me of playing for Middlesbrough. You know what I mean? Essen Park was like Ninian Park. Obviously, we wore red, they wore blue. It was, you know what I mean? It was. We trained in a local park. You know what I mean? There was so many reasons to not fall in love with the place, but I did because it just reminded me of everything that I grew up in Middlesbrough. So it wasn't like I was starstruck or you know what I mean? I'd left something in the Premier League and I was dropping down. There was a plan in place at Cardiff with Sam Aman and with Lenny and stuff that they wanted to get the Premier League, and I bought into it. I really bought into it and thought, you know what I mean? They've got an opportunity, and you know what I mean? That came to fruition. Obviously, we got promoted in 2003. Obviously to the Championship, and we probably could have got promoted the season after as well, but we just fell short of the playoffs. Love the club, love the supporters. They've been great with me, great with my family, and I hope it continues. You know, they obviously scored the winning goal in the playoff final, and I remember leaving, and I remember one of my good friends. He said, listen, that goal will never be forgotten, and you just think, behave yourself. You know what I mean? Everyone says that when you leave. You know what I mean? You're a hero until you go, and then you're forgotten about. That goal's more famous now, 17, 18 years down the line, than it was the day it happened. You know what I mean? Because people just won't forget it. And every time I go back, I went back 3 years ago, the day they got promoted against Ipswich. It was the worst game ever. But I met one of my friends in Costa on the morning of the game, and there was 3,000 people in Costa. It was outrageous just because they heard I was going there, and it was just to see him. All I was doing was just going to have a coffee, and it took me. The police had to look after my car outside. I couldn't get through. It took me an hour and a half to get through. I spent 15 minutes having a cup of coffee, and it took me an hour and a half to get back out to go to the game. It was madness. It was absolutely crazy, but just shows how fanatical and how passionate football fans can be.
Cardiff Folklore.
I don't know. It's mad. Yeah, it's mad, mate. I say it. Madness.